Because in Shakespeare's day, it wasn't stigmatized. He would rhyme youth with proof, and that only works if you say youth.
There are lots of alternatives like this. Whether you put an H in at the beginning of a word or drop it. Whether you put a G in at the end of running and jumping or drop it. The spellings point you in both directions, the rhymes point you in both directions, and this is the point once again. There isn't a single version of OP. Just as today, there isn't a single version of RP either. If you're directing a Shakespeare play today, you might well want your actors to drop their H's or not, depending upon the character, and so on and so forth. Shakespeare's time, it would have been the same alternation, except, as you rightly say, Laura, there wasn't any of the nastiness associated with the H dropping and the G dropping and so on.
What about puns?
Well, we're always hearing puns in original pronunciation that are not obvious in modern English. Take the one you mentioned a few moments ago, Michael, raisins and reasons, both raisins in Shakespearean times. Raisins, that's right, raisins. And then every time you see the word hour in a Shakespeare play, well, hour was pronounced or. Well, so was the word whore for a prostitute. So every time you see or, there could be a pun with whore. You have to look at the context, of course, to see whether it was worthwhile. Or to take another example. So going back to the sonnet that Ben read, let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments, you've got there, love alters not with his brief hours and weeks. Do you reckon that's a pun?
Well,
now
quite.
that's up to the literary critics to decide.
Well, no, quite. I mean, you could say that if this is a poem, a testament about love, true love, and it's standing the test of time and all these other things, that it could be love alters not with its brief hours and weeks. But love is not just about the physical, it's so much more than that. True.
Yeah, it's not for the linguist to say whether there's a pun here or not. The linguist simply says, these are the pronunciations that are available.